Hello and welcome. My name is Jim Helmer, and in this video we're going to walk you through how to complete and submit your homework for the online college algebra course. As you can see here, I'm at the homework submission page, and this is what you'll see when you first log in. The homework submission instructions are laid out here in text. This video will also appear right here, but if you're watching it, of course, you already know that. So the first thing we need to do in order to submit our homework is to complete it. And I'm going to walk you through how to do that. The first thing you want to do is to go to interactmath.com and enter the site. And you can see here there's a lot of other things here. All you got to do is enter the site. Once you're here, you want to choose your textbook. And of course, the author of our textbook is Sullivan, so we want to scroll down to the S's where we'll find Sullivan, and he has many textbooks here. Make sure you choose the right one. It's College Algebra 9th edition. That's our current textbook for the course. Click on that and you'll actually see an illustration of the cover of your textbook, so you know you do have the right one. So once I submit that, I can go in here, I can choose what chapter we're in, and once I do that, I'm just going to use chapter 1 as an example. We can see we have each section from this chapter. So I'm just going to choose section 1, linear equations. And what I assign for the homework is the first column. And you can see it's 1, 4, 7, so on and so forth. This is your homework. To complete the homework, essentially all you have to do is click on exercise 1. That's the one you'll always start with. It'll always be assigned. And it asks you this question. It says the fact that 2 times the quantity x plus 3 equals 2x plus 6 is because of the blank property. Well, the answer to that is the distributive property, because we distribute that 2 through the parentheses to get 2x plus 6. And if we check the answer, it tells us immediately whether we were correct or incorrect. All right, and then we can move on to the next one. You don't have to go back to the previous page. You can just remember it's going to be 1, 4, 7, so you're going to skip 2 problems each and every time. So here the next question says, determine whether the following statement is true or false. Multiplying both sides of an equation by any number results in an equivalent equation. Well, that's not true, because if I multiply both sides by 0, I get 0 equals 0. So that would make this a false statement. The statement should say, in order to be true, multiplying both sides by any non-zero number will make them equivalent. And we can check our answer, and it says excellent, and you can see that it also says non-zero number here, so I was correct in saying that that was false. Now, let's close this for a moment. Let's assume that I've gone through all the homework problems. You'll see for every one I got right, there's a green check mark. Now, your homework is to complete all of these exercises here, 1, 4, 7, all the way through 95, just this column. But if you do struggle with one, maybe you want to check out the problem before it or after it so that you're more confident with that concept. But as your homework goes, you need to complete 80% of this first column with a green check mark. Being that I believe there's 18 here, you would have to get 15 of them right in order to have 80%. 80% in this class for your homework gives you 100% on your homework grade. So definitely get more than 15 or more of these correct. Make sure you understand the concept. Now, how do I submit this once I've completed it? Well, let's just assume that I've completed all these, and hopefully I have 15 or more green check marks. I go to the Print This Page button. Now, if you click on Print This Page, it gives you some options here, and apparently using Internet Explorer, I won't be able to save as a PDF. So make sure that you have Adobe downloaded. It's free to download from the web. So check it out. Let me go to Interact Math on this page here. And I highly recommend, if you're working in Blackboard, please use Mozilla. It's a more user-friendly browser for Blackboard. Now let's go back to this. I had already played with it a little bit here. You can see I have 4 green check marks, and again, let's assume that this whole thing is completed with nice green check marks, no red X's. Now to print the page, I click print this page. And if it doesn't say Adobe PDF here, maybe it says your printer at home or wherever you're working, scroll down and select Adobe PDF. If you do not see that in there, you'll have to go to the web and download the program so that you have it within your computer or at least associated with your browser. So I choose Adobe PDF. That's what you want to do. You want to save your document as a PDF. And I hit OK. And now it asks me to save it. So I'm going to choose to save it on my flash drive under college algebra. And I'm going to call this Jim Helmer, section 1.1 homework. And I advise you to please include your name and the section when you're submitting these or saving them as a file. Put it in the title. That makes it a little easier for both of us to know who submitted what assignment. So then I'll save it, and it saves it to a PDF, and it also opens it if you have that setting set to open it once you've saved it. And you can see it actually shows me what I just saved, the amount of check marks I have. And now, in order to submit it to Blackboard, put in my homework, I'd come to this here, section 1.1 homework submission, and you can see it says, do not enter this item until you are ready to submit your completed homework from interactmath.com. Don't click on this until you're ready to submit it. So I'm ready to submit it. I'm going to click on it, and section 1.1 homework submission, we're already there. And the assignment submission, I just click Browse My Computer. Now I got to remember where I saved it. I saved it on the removable disk here, my flash drive, college algebra course. And here's Jim Helmer, section 1.1. And since I'm in 1.1, this is where I want to assign it. So now it is attached, and it says Jim Helmer, section 1.1 homework.pdf, and it shows the link title. Now, to submit this homework, I just hit submit. It's that simple. And now I, as your instructor, will come on. I'll see that you submitted the homework. I can take a look at it, and we can see that, oh, look, you have this many completed out of what was assigned. Is it greater than 80% correct? 100% for your grade. Pretty simple. Hopefully you don't have any troubles with this, but if you do, do not hesitate to contact me if you have any problems in Blackboard or submitting your homeworks or quizzes, or if you have any questions, email me immediately. I do respond within 24 hours, but you'll find it's usually within the hour that I will respond to you. So that's it for submitting your homework, completing and submitting your homework. Good luck this semester, and thank you for watching.